My name is Remi Oshikanlu. I'm a Nigerian-American Real Estate Developer. I build houses in Atlanta, Georgia particularly. This was an abandoned apartment complex, abandoned for over 20 years. And one of the core things that we're trying to do is revamp communities.
Oh, okay.
And so we spoke to the councilman, we came into the town, we looked at this whole place and we saw the prospect. So it's 100 units.
Was this your first project?
Yes, this was our first major project. If as a developer, I'll say this is what launched me into being a real estate developer. This project that just 5 years ago was a $10 million project is worth $22 to $25 million. And we are not talking about the cash flow.
Oh, yeah.
The average rent is $1,800.
Yeah.
So if you bought this now and you had $1,800 a month for 100 tenants, that's $180,000 in your pocket every month. If you take 10% vacancy, that's still about $160,000.
Okay, so I'm going to like to know about your backstory. You're a Nigerian immigrant here in America, making a business for yourself. But what's the story like? Yeah. Why did you choose to move to America? How was life like for you in Nigeria?
I'll be honest, life was good in Nigeria, and I came to the US to do my master's in international law, and then I stayed on in the United States to practice law, and I focused mainly on real estate law. But from before I came to the US, I'd always been interested in real estate. Okay. And I've always said, the backstory is my dad passed away when he was a younger person, and he had some real estate, and that really helped us. So I understood that the real wealth is real estate. And so as I came here and I started practicing law and working and representing banks, buyers and sellers, I started just to basic buy a house, renovate it, and they call it fix and flip. And then I got more interested in actual construction. All right, so you're welcome to this beautiful house in Niskey Lakes in Atlanta. I'll call it my masterpiece because I put my all into building this. So it has like a 4-car garage. It's a huge house, fully automated on everything that you could ever imagine. We have a wraparound outdoor deck. This takes us onto the outside by the pool area. The community is fantastic. It's just a really beautiful community.
It's beautiful. How much is this home that we're in right now?
So this particular house was sold for like $1,175,000. But that's just the sale. The buyer wanted a finished basement with movie theater and all those things you saw in downstairs, and they wanted a pool. That put on another $600,000. So this is like a $1.7 million house. We'll start from the basement. The basement has its own bar here. Nice. It has a wonderful, beautiful fireplace right here. You have a guest room, or I would use this, I mean it's sold now, but I would use this as my office. Because I have my office overlooking the pool, and it's en suite. And this is just the basement. And then this could be your gym.
Right. How many bedrooms in total?
There's 5 bedrooms and counting, because you can use it as a gym or a room, And this is the movie theater.
You call it a movie theater or cinema?
Yeah, cinema.
Okay.
So this is a multi-million-dollar home.
Okay. For
this kind of house, you need, and if you look up there, you'll see speakers.
Speakers, yeah.
And the house has speakers all around.
All right.
That is, all automated. We have a light feature, if at night. And then this is the main floor.
Right. Okay.
Vaulted ceiling, huge doors. This is another, like we call it, they call it a conversation room here. So somebody comes, before they get into the house, you can have them seated here. You have a little bar where you could give them drinks.
Yeah.
And one of the things that I try to do as a developer is I build houses that work for us also. So if you have guests from Nigeria, you want to eat with your hands. In the American home, you have to go to the toilet. So we incorporated this.
Oh.
So that, You want to, just for us, you're not washing plates here. You can wash your hands and you're in the dining room and you don't have to go into the toilet to do that. So those are the little things that I like. You know, you have your garage.
Oh, okay.
This controls everything in the house. And you have these iPad pods where you can turn on the music, turn off the music. And it's not only in the living room. You can see that there's the speakers, you have speakers throughout the house. And look at this wonderful, you know, huge countertop.
Yeah, it is huge.
And, you know, this is the kitchen. The theme is like black and white.
Yeah.
So that's the sort of modern theme that we're trying to look at. This is the refrigerator. Everything is fitted. Look at this.
That's inside the, nice, okay. Nice.
And then we have a wine cellar. You have a coffee station over there.
Yeah.
And we have the wraparound
balcony. Beautiful.
You can see the neighbor's house too.
Yeah.
So you can just have breakfast here, overlooking your pool, overlooking your neighbor, and everybody is happy and comfortable. I personally am in love with this house. Because I took my time. You know, we took, you know, every detail, even the tiling for the fireplaces.
How many projects have you developed all like in America?
So I can't really count them. In New York, we did a 9-family house once. We've done several 2-family houses, so that's New York. I do more in Atlanta now. So here, this is our signature move into the luxury space.
Yeah.
And then we're going to go to a site where we're just going to see, it's like vacant land, but we're building 12 townhomes there. And then you saw the 100 units that we did.
How long did it take you to build this from foundation to finish?
The real construction took probably 8 months. So after we had finished the actual construction, we had to now come back in to help finish in the basement, put in the home theater, put in the pool, and put in all these other things.
Okay.
And then we'll go to the top floor. Again, the same feature. This is the primary suite. Not, I'm just turning on this light, not primary bedroom. Call it a primary suite. And you'll see why. So this is the bedroom. You see how, look at this, look at how huge.
Yeah.
And then of course we're going into the, I don't know whether you can call this a bathroom. So look at this.
Okay, now this is really nice.
This is royal.
You had a lot of land to play with, right?
Look at this.
Yeah, I'm just thinking where we come from, like for you to find something like this.
But we have the land. It's just this is the vision. You're in your shower. This is just being in the shower.
Yeah.
Look at the nook so that you can put all your accessories. So it's the attention to detail that I specialize in. That's what I actually enjoy. So this is the walk-in closet. It's like a studio in New York.
What was really that reason that you left the country initially?
I just wanted to do more. I thought that I had exhausted my options in Nigeria at that time, and we had a military regime,
oh, wow.
Abacha.
You're old.
Yes, that is the old school. So I'm knocking on 60. So
yeah.
We had Abacha, and we had a lot of things going on at that time. And it looked like democracy was not coming back. And we had the June 12 and all these things. So I said, let me go to the U.S. My family is here. My mom lives here. My sisters live in the U.S. I was the last one out of Nigeria. I really didn't want to leave. But during that period, you know, a friend of mine, Tony Onogorua, was killed. His father was the Attorney General of Nigeria, and there was this whole Abacha thing. So I just was, and then I got, you know, robbed once. And, and so when all those things happened, I said, look, let me take a break.
So out of every other country that you would have gone to, Australia, the UK, or any European country, why specifically the United States?
Apart from Nigeria, the US is the greatest nation on the face of the earth. I just love the American spirit. I love the opportunity. I love, you know, there's so many bottlenecks in so many places. They call it the glass ceiling. And I know even in America they talk about it. But here, I came from Nigeria. I'm building houses in the US. Nobody has ever stopped me from doing what I wanted to do. I came from Nigeria, I took the bar exam, I passed. I came from Nigeria, I became a US citizen. I came from Nigeria, I had my own law practice. I came from Nigeria, I had my children, most of them here. And there are challenges here, but the opportunities in America are unparalleled. The American dream, I think, is the opportunity to come from anywhere in the world and become an American. I find it difficult, and I'm not trying to be controversial, I find it difficult for somebody to become English if they came from somewhere else. They probably can become British, but you can't be English. You can think you are, but you're not. I don't see how you can become German. You can think you are, but you're not. But you can become American, because even the people that say that they are Americans, they came from somewhere, apart from the Native Americans. Everybody is an immigrant country founded by immigrants. And so when you come here, you become an American.